pastors and any people who are in office to get started. My name is Rivera Douthit, and I'm running for Lieutenant Governor. I was a critical care nurse for many years, stayed home with my children, and then went into ministry. I have worked with women for years. I've written a couple of books, and my husband and I own a small business. He's a plumber, so we've had that for 20 plus years. Those are things I bring to the table. But before I share my policies, I want to tell you the why I'm running. I happen to love Jesus with all my heart. That is a huge part of my life, and he asked me to run, so I'm running. I'm not a politician, but I was asked about running a Senate meeting, and I said, well, one of the things I would do as leader over the Senate would be to pray, to open it up. That's something I feel very comfortable with. I've led many meetings, but I have not led a Senate meeting. But if I can, I've had the opportunity as a critical care nurse to help resurrect people back to life with God's help. I have resuscitated many people, so I think if I can work under that high-stress environment, I believe that I can probably, with God's help, figure out how to run a Senate meeting. So I am teachable, I am willing to learn, and I'm open to being taught. So I am a conservative woman who wants to defend the Constitution. I'm for individual freedom, limited government, rule of law, peace through strength, fiscal responsibility, free market, and human dignity or life. I am unapologetically a pro-life woman. I want to move the dial back all the way. I believe that life starts at conception. I will stand with Israel all my days because the Bible is very clear about that. I'm for safety for the children. I don't believe men should be in women's sports. I believe pornography should not be in the libraries for any age, but especially not for children. And I would want to work to see that removed from all the schools. I believe as a nurse, they've got programs in the hospitals now for gender affirming care. I would like to see that stopped. I believe that the only gender affirmation we need to be giving is the gender that people were born with, and affirm them in the identity that God created them with. Curriculums and education, of course, we want to make sure we're educating our children over indoctrinating them. So I would work to do that. I would love to see Bible and prayer back in the schools. Yes. That is something in the 1960s that was removed by one woman. I believe if one woman can work to take it out in her lifetime, one can bring it back. And I would work very hard to see that happen. Parental rights, school choice, and the right to know what's going on with the health care of your children, absolutely will fight for that. If we can pay for their insurance, we need to know what's going on with their health. I mean, come on, that's a no-brainer. I'd love to see the borders closed, benefits for veterans. And this is something as a woman I'm very passionate about. We're in the top 10 in the nation for sex trafficking in America. In North Carolina, I want to work to end sex trafficking as that is a big problem. We are in a huge spiritual battle. Actually, another one, I'll throw this in before I end. I would love to see that. I will not be for forced vaccines if there's ever another pandemic. So I would be against that. I will end with that. I'm Rivera Douthit, running for Lieutenant Governor, Rivera4nc.com. Thank you so much.